Another thing with capture flags is take your time and read stuff, because sometimes you miss something obvious. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Ash. I'm a cybersecurity enthusiast with 4 years experience. And on this channel, we play Capture the Flags, we learn cybersecurity and hacking together. On today's video, we are going over Advent of Cyber 2022, a current event for TryHackMe. It's completely free, so if you want to follow along and you don't have an account, go over to TryHackMe.com, set up yourself with an account, and we'll go through together. Okay, let's get started. So we're on TryHackMe.com in the Advent of Cyber 2022 room. We've got the wonderful John Hammond's video up live. We've got 6 tasks with our first day, so let's just quickly go through these. So task 1, introduction. We have a lovely welcome page with lots of prizes up for grabs, so a bit exciting. Hope you win something. There's a certificate for evidence. Task 2, just a short tutorial on rules. So if you haven't done a capture the flag before, definitely go over these rules in more detail. Only stick within the game. Don't try and muck around or do anything silly. And if you need an extra help, there's a link to a tutorial room, which is worthwhile going through. So task 3 is our socials. So feel free to give TryHackMe a good old follow on your platform of choice. Click, 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 click. Task 4, subscribing TryHackMe for business and Christmas swag. Doing 20% off, which is kind of cool. Completed. So task 5, we have a bit of a background story for the event. I'm not really going to go into the story, but if you want to, it's definitely there for you to go over. All right. Let's go into task 6, which is day 1. And this is looking like it's going to sort of set us up, going over some important frameworks and going to test our knowledge on that. So let's sort of like quickly go through and then we can sort of come back up with our challenges. So we have a company that's been compromised. We've got some security frameworks to be aware of. And these are our documented processes that define policies and procedures that organizations should follow. So if you've done some earlier rooms or you've been around in the industry, some of this might look familiar to you. So the first one is the NIST Cybersecurity Framework. And that's from the National Institute of Standards and Technology. And the goal with this is just to manage and reduce risk. There's 5 essential functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. Then we've got the ISO 27000 series. And this is from the International Organization of Standardization. So there are 2, there's the 27001 and the 27002. And this is more around creating, implementing, and managing an information security management system. Next framework is from MITRE, the ATT&CK, or ATT&CK. And this focuses on identifying the adversary plans, so the attacker. We've got the TTPs, which is the tactics, techniques, and procedures. And there's a whole room dedicated to MITRE attack framework. Then another popular one is the cyber kill chain, and this is a concept that was adopted from the military. That's where the terminology comes from. And I guess similar to the attack framework, where it's following an adversary's tactics and techniques. So going from recon, weaponization, delivery, exploitation, installation, command and control, and action objective. So if you've done some rooms, you've actually followed a similar kill chain without even realizing, and there's also a dedicated room. So next up, we have quite a big one, the unified kill chain. So it's sort of a unification of that MITRE attack one and the cyber kill chain. So there's 3 main cycles, and it's, I guess, the same, but just even more in depth. So we've got 3 main cycles here: in, through, and out. And then they're broken down in more detail, similar to the other one: reconnaissance, weaponization, social engineering, command and control, and then there's pivoting, discovery, and more, and then collection, exfiltration, impact. Cool, so as we get to our challenges, we'll definitely come back and go in this more detail. So the challenge here is to solve some puzzles based on the information that we've looked at. So if we scroll all the way back up to the top, we've got a view site, and that's going to open a website. We've got santagift.shop, and we've got the worst grumpy company, and Elf has defaced this website. Okay, so it looks like we've got 3 puzzles to solve. And this is based on, again, that information that we've just looked at. I'm not much of a puzzle guy, but I mean, I know to start with the corners, right? So we've got reconnaissance as number 1. I'm going to chuck social engineering up in the corner for number 4. There's no other corners. What kind of cruel puzzle is this? Is there more? Okay, I'm going exploitation for number 5. So number 2, we've got simple documents I turn into malware. So weaponization. 3, a pizza parcel or payload all have me as an action in common. villain, a delivery, a con in the same is the name of my game, social engineering. A weakness are my go-to resources, exploitation. 6, I'm set up to let you back into the network after you leave, persistence. 7, deletion of evidence is part of my process, defense, evasion. And 8, communication with the compromised goes through me. Command and control. Nice. All right, puzzle number 2. I am an anchor that lets you go on an adventure and explore. So pivoting meaning you're in the network and you're trying to get from one account or one machine to another account or another machine. Number 2, with me, you can locate new information to expand the attack. Discover it. Cool, that clicked in, so it must be right. Number 3, once a pawn, I became a king. Bit of a chess term there, I guess. Privilege escalation. So pawn is like a lower chess piece, I guess, and then the king is the top. So like escalating your privileges, going up from like an average user to a root. Cool. My payloads are triggered to infect all they come in contact with. I guess execution. If a payload's triggered, it's executed. Again, clicked in. Number 5, passwords I collect are the keys to the mainframe. So I guess credential access, and then side to side, machine to machine, we hop. So lateral movement. All right, puzzle number 3. Number 1, in your vault, I am in. So I guess access. Number 2, like a dragon, I gather all valuable loot. Collection. Number 3, I export gathered treasures. I'm gonna go with exfiltration. Number 4, with me, your repetition goes tumbling down. Impact. And number 5, goals set, goals attained, I win. Objectives. Hey, that's it. That's our first challenge. We've got our flag. So we've got our flag there. We'll put that in, and we've got, who is the adversary that attacks Santa's network this year? Wait, where was that? Oh, it's right there, the Bandit Yeti. Another thing with capture flags is take your time and read stuff, because sometimes you miss something obvious. Okay, cool. So that wraps up our day 1 for the Advent of Cyber 2022 event. I'm hoping to get through all the days, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Up on the screen, you will see another video I think you'll like, so feel free to go check that out. Feel free to leave a like, and if you have any feedback, I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much for getting to this part in the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks again.